You know, I have the honor of working with so many amazing musical artists. I'm staying right now on Louisa Stowe's property. I'm close to Kristen Hoffman. I work with people like Lloyd Bard, and they all, my dear friend Maria Stark, and they all look up to Elijah Ray. They all like when I say, "Who do you listen to?" or "Who are the artists that you especially want to see at the festival or work with?" It's always Elijah Ray. He is the artist's artist. And so it's really wonderful to have you back on the show again, brother. Um, and um, and I hope you're enjoying this evening. It's been, we just heard from Kim, who did Feast of Losses. This has been a feast of just heart opening words and presentation, and now your music. So thank you, sir.
Oh, thank you so much. It's been such a heartfelt evening, and I just feel honored to be sitting amongst you all, just such exquisite, noble souls. Um, and there's I was talking to a friend this morning about music and the arts and the music industry, and there's there's a difference between performing and what I call prayer forming, and being a channel or an instrument for prayers to form through us. And I just feel every single one of you here is such a prayer formance artists of the highest order. So it's an honor to be in your presence. And thank you, Scott, for those kind words. I'm reminded of one of my earliest memories in music. I was in, I think, first year of high school, and I think a friend of mine and I took a car and drove across the country to a jazz festival, and I got to meet a few of my idols at that time as a young budding jazz musician. And I met um, Elvin Jones and Clark Terry, who played with Duke Ellington Orchestra, and all these elders to me that I looked up to. And I remember meeting Lionel Hampton. I think he was 90 years old at the time, and I remember just meeting Lionel, and I went up to him. I'm 16 years old, ran up to Lionel and I said, "Mr. Hampton, wow, you were so amazing tonight. You still got it, man." And I gave him a good compliment, and I remember his reaction stayed with me for the rest of my life. He laughed so hard, slapped his knees like, "Ah, I'm learning." And I thought, wow, 90 years old, legend, and he tells me as a young 16-year-old musician he's still learning. So I thought I'm going to be that for the rest of my life. I'm going to be learning. So that's what I
You
have to
know,
say to you, Scott.
I've got to come in for a second. Akira Kurosawa is generally considered Japan's greatest filmmaker.
Mm,
And several years ago, he received an honorary Oscar. And Steven Spielberg and George Lucas gave it to him. They talked about how he was the inspiration for their movies. He was 85 years old when this happened, and his exact words were, "Thank you. After 50 years of making movies, I'm beginning to learn how to do it."
right,
So,
right.
very similar, one of the great filmmakers. And there it is. It's like we're always learning, we're always growing, we're always evolving. So, thank you for sharing that beautiful story about Lionel Hampton.
Yeah, well, thanks for allowing me to just learn and remember with you all. I'd like to just learn a little bit about this piano that's sitting in front of me. So I just was so inspired by my friend Gary Malkin and Omashar tonight, and just the beautiful pianos that are out. I had to actually go drag mine in here for the second song. So um, I'm going to just see what it wants to say tonight. Thank you so much for having me. what you see when you look inside. Your arms wrapped around your knees, 'cause I still cry. The tears of the fallen, the parts of us all, especially you and I. And all that can be if instead of choosing fear, we chose to be free. All the little pieces of my broken heart, hey, come back to me. I said, all the little pieces of my broken heart, hey, come back to me. I said, all the little pieces of my broken heart, hey, come back to me. I said, all the little pieces, all the little pieces, yeah. Hide away the part you cannot hold for another day. But promise you'll be bold and burn down the lines between you and I before more years go by without you by my side. It's a terrible vice to delay paradise. I say all the little pieces of my broken heart, eh, come back to me. I say all the little pieces of my broken heart, eh, come back to me. I said all the little pieces of my broken heart, eh, come back to me. I said all the little pieces, all the little pieces, yeah. So all the little pieces, all the little pieces, yeah. Thank you so much, family.
Oh my God, Elijah, it's so gorgeous. I didn't know you played piano and you played so much in my style. Or maybe I play in your style, but that's just so beautiful, man.
I think we're both tuning into the same stream there, brother.
That is even your harmonies, your voicings. I just didn't know that we were so siblings in that way. That's just amazing.
I mean, are you surprised though? Come on.
No, well, I kind of a little bit because I didn't know you played piano, but that's just fantastic. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Hey,
Thanks so
let's
much
go
for
to
having me.
gallery view and give him some twinkles, everybody. Let's give some beautiful Global Peace Tribe love and appreciation to Elijah Ray.
Thank you so much.
Everybody tonight has just been so exquisite, and again, you can get all of his music at ElijahRayMusic.com. ElijahRayMusic.com.
Yeah, and I just
Um,
want to say as well, just because my brother Henry just texted me to remind me, definitely go listen to the music on Spotify. I just dropped a new single a couple of weeks ago, and that song that you just heard now will be the next single coming out in probably about 2 weeks from now. So go follow me on Spotify as well, and stay in touch, everybody. Have a beautiful night.